Hello, everybody. This is Bumpy Gaming back here once again. And I know what I said. I'm only going to do videos on Sundays from now on. But I'm going to make exceptions for, like, Nintendo Directs and stuff. In order to get them. And, like, Smash characters and whatnot. I figured just. And any other big events, really. Maybe get them out while the news is still relevant, per se. And, that's why this video is up on Friday. So, as you could tell by the thumbnail, I'm going to give my thoughts on the September 23rd, 2021 Nintendo Direct. I gotta be honest, it was actually a really good Direct, but the problem is there's really not much to talk about, except for a few little things. And then, of course, we'll address the elephant in the room. Yeah, so, like, there were a couple interesting things here. Like, I'll list off what I got in the thumbnail right now. That new Kirby game actually looks really fun. Kirby in the Forgotten Land, I think it's called. And hey, the fact that it's in 3D, and better yet, the first 3D Kirby that hasn't been canceled yet. So yeah, that actually looks really interesting. I probably wouldn't mind picking that up. And of course, they talked about Bayonetta 3 for the first time in forever. We all thought it was never going to come out, but, good on them for, like, taking their time. It's slated for next year. And watch it get delayed to, like, 2025 or so. It could happen. It could happen. And then, the final Smash Fighter is being revealed October 5th, which I find interesting since, that's the day Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl comes out. So I guess Sakurai is just trying to one-up his newfound competition. And I gotta be honest, like, I'm kind of burnt out on Smash reveals. Like, I'll still watch this, but I think after I do, like, a video on that, I'm probably gonna move on to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. That being the new character, I mean. Like, like a first impressions thing. Like, I'll still do Smash videos, I still like the game, but I just really want to break from it, there's only 11 more days of Smash speculation left. So, I hope it goes by fast. And then, Switch Online. Oh, do I have some choice words on this? Well, they added Nintendo 64 games, which I was kind of on the fence about, mainly because, like everyone else on the internet, I thought they would do Game Boy first. But then what really caught me by surprise is the fact that they're adding Sega Genesis games to Switch Online, which, holy moly, I mean, I guess it's not too surprising when you consider, like, the Virtual Console had Genesis games, like, even dating back to, like, the Wii. So, maybe it's not too surprising in retrospect, but, it's kind of... Actually, no, it's maybe not surprising Switch Online would do it. And who knows, we could maybe see TurboGrafx 16 titles on Switch at some point. And the fact, like, I just gotta say, like, just the fact alone that Nintendo is putting out a Sega Genesis controller for that. Think about it. A Sega controller being manufactured by Nintendo. Some 30 years ago, nobody would even entertain the idea. Now that it's here, it's like, whew. It really goes to show their good relationship, really. And I could probably use that controller on my Mac, because I have OpenEMU with Genesis games on it. I could probably use that for Genesis titles. Yeah, I could play Toy Story with the controller or something. Or Crazy Bus. Remember that? So yeah, those are some pretty interesting stuff. Or that is some pretty... All of those... I'm having a bad grammar day. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. And other than Hyrule Warriors DLC came, I literally just remembered that. See, like I said earlier, there's really not a lot to talk about here, and I'll tell you the reason why. And we're about to bring up the elephant in the room. All of this got overshadowed by the casting for Illumination's Super Mario movie. And my God, is it a cast? Let's see, like, you got, Mario is being voiced by Chris Pratt. Peach is being voiced by Anya Taylor-Joy. Luigi's being voiced by Charlie Day. Bowser is being voiced by Jack Black. Toad is being voiced by Keegan-Michael Key. Donkey Kong is being voiced by Seth Rogen. Kamek is being voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson. Foreman Spike, who hasn't been in an official Mario piece of media for God knows how long, Yeah, Foreman Spike. He's going to be voiced by comedian Sebastian Maniscalco, and then Cranky Kong is going to voice Fred Armisen is going to voice Cranky Kong. Cranky Kong's going to be voiced by Fred Armisen. Yeah. And then rest in peace to the guy who voiced Cranky in the Donkey Kong Country cartoon. And oh boy, I gotta say, people are not happy about this one, folks. Yeah, kind of sucks that. I mean, Charles Martinet is going to be in the movie, but it kind of sucks he's not playing Mario and Luigi. That being said, though, I am intrigued to see how Chris Pratt and Charlie Day perform, like the titular brothers. It could be interesting. And Jack Black as Bowser. Would I have preferred J.K. Simmons? Absolutely, but maybe Jack Black could be. Actually, I think what could have worked better if maybe Bowser and Donkey Kong were switched. So Seth Rogen voices Bowser and Jack Black voices Donkey Kong. I don't know. I just think that would sound better. Well, we gotta wait a while to see. The movie's coming out December 21st, 2022, and which is interesting because Universal had already scheduled that date for an Illumination movie as far back as frickin' 2017. Like, goddamn. It took them this long to actually fill it. So the Illumination Mario movie, if you want my thoughts on it, you know what? I'm going to give it a fair chance. I love the Mario franchise a lot. I mean, I love it so much, I'm willing to give this a chance. I'm willing to think it could be a good movie. Is it going to be better than the 93 movie? Normally I would jump at the heartbeat and say yes, but there is always the possibility. I don't want to stir any of you guys up, but there is always the possibility it could be worse than the live action film. Yeah, so I'm just saying, I don't think that's going to happen, but it could. Again, I'm going to stop fear mongering for a second. And so yeah, this Nintendo Direct was actually pretty good. It was really funny to see how salty people got over the Mario movie, which, some of it really isn't pleasant because they say, Illumination is the worst thing to happen since insert tragedy here. I've never really bought into that stuff. I like Illumination. I mean, I get why some people would hate it, but no, like some of your claims go too far. Again, saying worse than a historical tragedy. Like, no, it's just a studio making movies and people are doing their jobs. So yeah, that Nintendo Direct was actually pretty good. Like, honestly, for the Mario casting alone, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. And the fact that the Sega Genesis thing, like, took me aback. It's like, whoa, I couldn't believe that, honestly. I would give this Direct a solid 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Yeah, so, until next time, this is Bumpy Gaming going back under the bed, and I got not one, but 2 new videos coming out on Sunday, so stay tuned for that, folks. Take care.